New tonight, the federal lawsuit filed by a former Cobb County administrator over a yoga program will go to trial.
This story dates back to the 2014-2015 school year at Kennesaw's Bullard Elementary School. Some parents complained that breathing and stretching exercises based on yoga pushed a different ideology on students. Former assistant principal Bonnie Cole, who ran the program, was then transferred and the program was stopped. Cole's lawsuit contends the school system violated the Establishment Clause of the U.S. Constitution by adopting the religious perspective of the Christian parents who complained. The Cobb County School District wanted a judge to make a judgment on this, but a federal judge says he's going to let a jury decide.